Now I'd like to share with you some updates for Phase 2 of the KEA. So what's new for the KEA in Phase 2 for the upcoming school year? We got a lot of feedback from teachers during the initial implementation of KEA and made some changes based on that feedback. One thing we heard from teachers is that there was some duplication of the data that they're collecting, particularly related to book orientation and print awareness. Moving forward, book orientation and print awareness will be optional constructs for the KEA rather than required. Another change for the upcoming school year for Phase 2 of the KEA will be a focus on the whole child. During the initial implementation of KEA, we focused on two domains of learning and development. We focused on language and communication with the book orientation and print awareness constructs, and we focused on cognitive development with the object counting construct. In Phase 2 of the KEA, we will focus on all 5 domains of learning and development, and there will be at least one construct progression representing each of those 5 domains. And I'll talk a little more about that in just a moment. Another change for the KEA in Phase 2 is we've made a lot of improvements to the online platform. We listened to feedback as teachers went through the initial implementation process and used that feedback to inform important changes and improvements to the functionality of the online platform. Additionally, we've worked hard to improve the support for you as a teacher in using the online platform. One important change that's been made is that there's targeted help desk support just for North Carolina teachers. So when a North Carolina teacher calls the help desk support line or submits an email ticket to the help desk, you'll be reaching a representative who's trained to work just with the North Carolina platform. Additionally, there's a new user's guide related to the online platform that provides support. And I'm going to just show you on our regional wiki a new technology support page that includes information about contacting the help desk that I was just talking about. So you can see that at the top of our technology support page. If you have an issue that's unresolved, of course, we'd like you to contact your regional representative, your regional consultant with that issue. And then another resource that you'll see on this new technology support page is the Data and Account Access Guide. That's the new technology guide that I just mentioned, and that will be a great help to you in accessing the online platform and really using it optimally. We also have some additional documents here on this page to support you in using the app for evidence collection, and then for doing various other things that you'll need to do in the platform, like opting in to optional construct progressions if you choose to do so, creating status summaries, etc. And this page finally includes some Q&A to help you when you're using the technology. So we hope you'll find this resource helpful to you as you begin to use the online platform again in the Phase 2 in the coming school year. So in terms of the construct progressions that will be used by kindergarten teachers for the KEA in Phase 2, this slide spells out exactly what I was talking about with the 5 domains of learning and development and the construct progressions that represent each of those domains. So you see that in the approaches to learning, kindergarten teachers will use engagement and self-selected activities. In cognitive development, we'll continue to use that object counting construct progression that was used in phase 1. In emotional and social development, kindergarten teachers will use the emotional literacy construct progression. In health and physical development, there will be 2 construct progressions. One is grip and manipulation, and then the other is a construct progression that was chosen by Guilford, crossing midline. Finally, in the language development and communication domain, teachers will be using the following directions construct progression and the letter naming construct progression. And then, of course, as I mentioned, book orientation and print awareness will be an optional construct progression for language development and communication. Additionally, hand dominance will be an optional progression for the health and development domain.